Hi and welcome to another episode of Enlightened Discussions. I am Rishi Gangadine. Along with me is
Arshad Ali.
and today we have a very special episode for you guys today. Today is a first time interviewing somebody on Enlightened Discussions. All right. So we have a very special guest with us. So a little background of this person. So our guest today has always considered herself a student of life. As with most, if not all of us, her life came with painful lessons. This led her on the path of self-discovery and awakening. Her journey began. She tried and tested different modalities, but all seemed to fail significantly. In 2014, she was introduced to DNA Theta Healing in the UK. From 2014 to present, she has learned various modalities of Theta Healing. She's a Theta Healing practitioner, a mentor, and a teacher of DNA Theta Healing who works one-on-one with clients from Trinidad and across the globe. She has recently started her own Facebook page as well, which is Blossoming Souls. And here it is, she helps a lot of people uncover their true potential. So let's give it up and welcome Miss Sabita Ramlochan.
Thank you.
Welcome, Ms. Sabita, to Enlightened Discussion. It's such an honor to have you on our show today. And Asha and I have been talking like, hey, we need to get Ms. Sabita on this show. We need to get her on. So it's like, it finally happened, you know. So so that's a great thing that's happening today. So how have you been?
I have been doing great, getting better and better. And it's a pleasure to be here. It's a fabulous opportunity for all of us to share in this enlightened discussion with both you and Arshad.
Thank you. And Sabita is actually our teachers. And, I could personally say that I would not be the Arshad Ali that I am today without this woman. And I most certainly will not have been speaking in front of a camera right now. So she has transformed my life to say that is an understatement. So we're really honored to be able to share this with
to share this episode with you, and as our first guest as well. So I'd like to thank you, for taking the time to come with us to do this episode. So let's get the ball rolling right away. So a lot of people, they look at it from our previous episode. We would have touched a bit on Theta Healing, all right. So a lot of people will, they kind of understand it, but just for general knowledge to the public, what exactly is Theta Healing?
Well, before I go there, in relation to what Arshad said, and you said, I being your teacher, I must say before we actually start, and I start to actually share my knowledge about Theta Healing, what Theta Healing is, I must say I'm very proud to be your teacher and to see you are actually taking the steps.
Yes.
And being committed to in your transformation and in your change.
Yes.
So I must commend you all for that and to say how proud I am of that.
Oh, thank you so much. And as you say, like every day, as you said in the introduction, you see yourself as a student of life. Same for us as well.
Yes.
And for many of you out there, every single day, we have a different lesson to learn.
Definitely.
We keep, so. And until you figure out and you learn that lesson, right, then it will disappear, and guess what? Another lesson is going to come your way.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because Earth is the school of life. And being a student of life, I know I will continue being a student of life because I love learning. I love the lessons, but how do I want to learn the lessons?
Yeah.
I want the lessons to come from the definition and perspective of the Creator. So let's go to Theta Healing and what Theta Healing entails. Theta Healing is a modality in which we use focus, prayer, and thought to the Creator of all that is. And actually going in a Theta brainwave, we are able to access that divinity and to realize our inherent potential that exists in all of us.
Yes.
In each and every one of us. Thing is how many of us has the desire, how many of us have the desire to actually realize our potential, what we are capable of, and how we go about changing what do not serve us.
Mm-hmm.
So using the modality for me in my personal life has totally transformed me to where I was living such a limiting life and actually just surviving. All I knew of was surviving, but now I can thrive
Yeah.
and thrive from a place of peace and happiness, contentment, loving myself, valuing myself, and much more Theta Healing can do.
And that's an important thing you said. That last part, loving yourself. I think
Yes.
a lot of people actually struggle with that, because I think they're a little too hard on themselves.
Yeah.
Like people say that, hey, you're taking life too serious.
Yes.
You need to like loosen up a bit.
Yeah.
So don't judge yourself too harshly, right? Because at the end of the day, other people they don't really. So it comes down to like those who matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter, kind of thing, right? So at the end of the day, learn to love yourself and just keep on being the best that you can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashad.
Yeah. Also, that what you said about people living in survival, like that is such a common theme that I see playing out in people's life, and most of the times, and even personally, like it happens and we're not aware that it's happening. And it's always how to get to the next thing and the next thing. And when you're in that state of survival, it's very difficult to actually enjoy life because you're always in this fight and flight mode. And maybe you could share a bit more on that, like how can people get out of this survival mentality, like what some practical steps they could take.
Well, one of the practical steps they can take is to try to their best. Why people live in survival mode? Because they are actually living from the past and not knowing how to live in the present, in the moment.
Right.
That is something I'll be honest about that I am still practicing and I am getting there. I hope to be fully successful before I transit this plane in that. And projecting and planning the future, and actually before we can do anything else is actually fix the future,
Yeah.
which we overanalyze for ourselves. In Theta Healing, it teaches you that to have full trust in yourself. That is where love in the self comes from. We work from the heart space in Theta Healing. We start with our heart by opening our heart to that divine, that pure consciousness, connecting to that pure consciousness, and actually knowing. And the more you do that and practice this skill of Theta Healing, you are able to help raise the vibration of the planet and those around you.
Right. Now, is Theta Healing, is it like a religion? Is this associated with a religion?
No,
or?
it's not associated with a religion. All you need to do this modality is having a central belief in God, creator of all that is. Some people could refer to the creator as Shiva or Yahweh or Jesus Christ. You have a belief in God. It's spiritual. It's not affiliated with any religion or cult.
Okay, and coming from that perspective of religion, so we live in a very diverse country. We have a lot of different ethnicities, a lot of people with different beliefs. So, coming from the eyes of the people who are looking at this right now, who are the types of people that you would recommend Theta Healing to? And, like what do you think would draw someone to Theta Healing? And what will those people have to commit to be successful on their journey?
Well, the people who would actually be drawn to this modality of healing is who have been searching. They have been searching, or we could say seeking, themselves, which is really, we have the Creator within us. We are an extension of that pure source energy.
Right.
But because of our environment, from when we were growing up and what we were taught in a certain religion, I'm not bashing any religion, that, God is there, here, and everywhere, which is true, but first God is inside here.
Yeah.
And when we begin to realize that we are the creators, we are part of the creative force. And so those are the people who have the desire to change and transform. And they may have blocks to success, they may have blocks to achieving their goals and so on. They are actually seeing, they have a vision for their life, but there's something that is holding them back. Those are the people who would find Theta Healing. they would actually be drawn to this modality of healing, and
Right.
they would be open to spirituality. They would actually know that they do not have they have a potential. So people come to me and they say, I know that I know that I know, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
And that is the thing you get.
Right.
And then, I am here to guide them. Yes, you know why you know, because you have the desire within you for change, and you can do it. It's just that you need someone to hold your hand, probably at this time, to assist you on your journey,
Right,
to
to guide you
transformation.
through kind of way.
Yeah.
So it comes like they come to you. So like whatever emotion they're going through, they are unable to process it, and that is manifesting in their life.
Yes.
As obstacles, as blocks.
Yes.
So they want to see certain things happen, but it's
Yes.
not happening.
Yes.
And people just can't understand. Okay, so why is it not happening?
Yes.
So even though I want it, like in the physical right here, but something is preventing me from getting it.
Yes.
So it's that kind of thing. So it's a lot of digging deeper and deeper.
So we one of the things we method we use is actually accessing the subconscious mind. So the practitioner together with the client will actually go up into this theta brainwave, which is actually a very relaxed meditative state.
Right.
You are able to access the consciousness of the creator of all that is, and you are able to guide your client to actually find out what are the beliefs that are holding them back
Mm-hmm.
from achieving maybe blocks to relationship, blocks to their career, blocks to finances, and so on.
Yeah.
And then you know that there is a limiting belief
Mm-hmm.
that is keeping them captive in that particular situation. So that is what we do, and we are actually able to find it, clear it, and then we instill new beliefs and feelings. Once they are coming from a place of limitation, their vibrational energy is matching that of the universe. So that is where they will feel limited.
Right.
Probably in lack of finance, or probably in lack of any area of their lives, they will be experiencing that.
So we talk about vibration. How can one? What really is vibration, right? And how can one increase their vibration?
Oh, well, vibration is a energy, really.
Mm-hmm.
Everything around us, everything is energy.
Right.
We are energy. And we made up of energy and matter. So this is an energy healing. This is an energy modality. But increasing the vibration it's simple, and yet not that simple. It's where you are emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're really feeling down and out and depressed, you can't just increase your
Yeah.
vibration and say, okay,
Right.
I am depressed now, so somebody said to be happy, I'll be happy now.
Right.
No, you have to kind of work it in phases.
It's like with a magic wand. It's like
No, it's not going to be magic. And that is where you will realize your full potential by working on you.
Yeah. Now, like, I don't know if it works for you as well too, Asha, but like in terms of like increasing one's vibration, like I would have read somewhere that dancing to upbeat music helps.
Yes.
Exercising helps, as well as even like meditation as well.
Yes.
Helps, right? Even reading, like you're feeding your soul.
Yes.
Reading books, certain books that can motivate you, inspire you. All those things helps in increasing your vibration. But in terms of meditation, I know a lot of people, they would say they have never tried meditation, and I think as you said, there's a belief that they have in it, and like from what they were taught when they were growing up is that if you meditate, you open yourself up to certain entities.
Yes.
And certain lower energies that can attach themselves to you. I just want to find out a little more on that, and I'm sure our viewer who would love to understand.
Well, I myself can attest to that. I could not meditate properly, even though I did other modalities of healing, like Reiki. I'm a Reiki master also. I did spiritual response therapy, and I was actually working one-on-one with clients on that.
Right.
And even then I couldn't meditate. So I used to go on YouTube and listen to meditation and thing. But meditation comes with practice. And I must say, when I did Theta Healing and I first went in to actually do the first seminar, I had no idea what Theta Healing was. I never researched it. I was
Right.
invited by my daughter, who lives in the UK, to come up for a vacation and do Theta Healing. And I said, okay. At that point in time, I was going through a very personal crisis in my life, and
Yeah.
I needed distraction. I say, okay, I'm going to be distracted by this. But it was so easy to do the theta meditation because it's not a long process. And actually, when I was the first time that my teacher, Miss Anna Kitney, taught us the meditation in class, I was like in a wow moment. It's like, is this so easy? And I was able to keep the space and actually allow everything else to go past me, what the thoughts and feelings I had at the time, and actually reach in that meditative state. And I did not realize it was so easy to meditate. But again, with practice, I got better at it, and of course, with everything we do, and if we want change and transformation in our lives, we must be committed to ourselves. Some of us, especially the women, we like to commit to other people and not to ourselves. I always have to keep reminding myself, I am important.
Yeah.
I need to love myself.
True.
And I need to matter. So I commit to what I have to do. If I serve me better, I can serve others best.
True.
So that is
So
what
say
it is.
heal thyself.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes.
And in terms of the meditation, because I think it is important to touch on this, because there are many different methods of meditation, and all of them have their space and they are effective. But where I think Theta stands away, like as someone who has experienced these different methods and then come to Theta Healing, when you go up to Theta for the first time, when you learn how to, it's just pure. It's just pure consciousness. There's no thought. There's just an awareness of self, right? And the reason why I think people who have a previous background in meditation find it so difficult is because all the other forms are related to still doing something. You're chanting a mantra. It's still a form of doing. But when you enter into Theta, it's just being. You're just aware of yourself, and it's just pure. And that's what makes it so easy. But why I think people find it so difficult is because they still have that pattern in their brain that they have to do something.
Yeah.
But when you connect to Theta, that just dissolves.
Yes.
It just melts away. And everything is just pure love and awareness. So
Great. Yes, it is. And it's you just have to be. And when we realize that we can do so much, we can have instantaneous healing. We can start our transformation, our change in our lives through this method of Theta Healing. And it's simple, it's powerful, it's effective. That is why I think I was drawn, because immediately I started to have massive shifts in my life.
Right.
My emotions, I was able to control my emotions. For most of my life, I was a very angry person. I was angry at life because of my circumstances in growing up and so on. So anger kept me safe, and those are one of the beliefs. So some people would say they are very angry, but some of these beliefs actually we think it keeps us safe. It just triggers us in the adult life.
And that's so true as well. Because even like when I was going through my personal situation as well, dealing with emotions, certain types of emotions, like from anger to guilt to hatred to all these different things. It's like I wasn't able to focus, right? Like okay, like what's really going on? I wasn't able to communicate properly with people. Work started to go a little awry. So it's like a lot of things was going on. It's like, where am I headed? This is not me. And people that interacted with me say like, Rishi, what's going on with you? And it's like, when I came to you and we started to dig deeper and deeper and deeper, it's like you get to understand what, hey, because of this particular issue, you're not able to deal with this emotion. This is what is projecting out there.
Yes.
And I always relate back to go back to all these the issues that's happening today in the country, all these crimes, all this violence, right? Nonsensical violence from school, from even on the streets, and these are just people who just their emotions, they're mismanaging their emotions.
Yeah, and they can't help it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's not that they can't help it. I feel like they don't want to help. They don't want to seek to get the help to.
Maybe because it's sort of shirking their responsibility is that probably, you see, we all have to look at certain things with compassion while we set in our boundaries.
Yeah.
But they may not be recognizing it.
Mhm.
Now it would have served them at some point in time in their lives. Now it's not serving them, and they need to know, well, okay, this is not helping. For me, I remember that when I was just surviving, I knew it was like what my clients, when they come to me for the first time, I know. So I knew that something was missing in my life.
Yeah.
There was more to life than being like living in like sort of hell.
Yeah.
And I knew that I could do better. I know there was something within me. So we all have that God self within us. Thing is, do we want to change that, or do we want to remain there?
That's true, and just to add to that as well too is that what people saying they know, and it goes back to like the ancestors as well, and we are in the Caribbean.
Yes.
You know, everybody know for Obia, go by the Obia man
No.
for this. It's a serious thing, and it's like
Wave a magic wand.
yeah, people say, hey, well, I'm having this problem with my husband or my wife. I'm having this problem with my boss in work. You know, I want to win the lotto. I want to build up a business. They go by the Shakti man, whoever. It's like, hey, yeah, well, give me a little 10 grand, ding, 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 boom.
I want to make this woman fall in love with me.
Yeah.
Give us-
So-
Give me a charm.
So that's it. So and that's a culture that in the Caribbean, right? Caribbean people they would have grown up knowing of it.
Yes.
Knowing Obia, because some people say that Obia is a religion, right? In certain, so like in practices in Haiti and things. So it's it just baffles me in terms of like
Not only that, like people are doing it and I don't even recognize that it's Obia. They
Right.
think it's something good.
exactly,
Right.
and that's the next thing too. It's like
Yeah.
okay, it's like I go by the Obia man. I pay him X amount of dollars to take care of an issue for me. It's happening. Things had to look up in my life, you know. But we don't know what the Obia man did.
No.
You understand? We don't know. Okay, what did he conjure up? What did he summon? What kind of thing he did? He may do nothing at all, and just make you believe that things will get better. So again, with your mind,
Your belief.
your belief, right? So it's like it comes like the I keep forgetting the test where they give you your tablet, the sugar pill, and the thinking that the placebo effect,
Placebo.
right?
Yes.
See that's right. So it comes like okay, here you're suffering with something. Here, take this now. You know you'll get better. So you take it, but it's just an ordinary pill, or it's just like you just get an encouragement that things are going to get better, and you
Yes.
believe in yourself. So you tell you program your mind now that hey, things are going to get better.
Yes. So you see how powerful our minds are.
Yeah.
So I can give you can say, well, Sabita, I'm not sleeping and I need something to sleep, and I could just give you a Panadol and you could say, oh wow, yes, I did sleep.
Yeah.
Because you believe that it was a sleeping
Correct.
pill. So you see how powerful our minds are. If we want things to be different in our lives, we must change our behavioral patterns.
Yes.
And that is what one of the things Theta Healing addresses. And everything that Theta Healing, this modality of healing addresses, is dealt with on a very deep level.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to the core of the issue that we would be dealing with. And it will never be the issue. So you can say that you have blocks to a relationship, personal relationship, but it's never that.
Yeah.
And when you get to the core, you'd be surprised at the belief you would have found. And it may not be your belief. It
Yeah.
may be your ancestors' belief, or how they lived, or whatever was going on
So
in the
it
home.
passes down that generational.
Definitely. So that is, we call it DNA Theta Healing.
Mhm.
So we deal with it even from the DNA level, changing the structure of the DNA to actually get the beliefs out and instill new beliefs.
Right. So it's true. So through Theta Healing as well, a person could change their DNA, the structure.
Yes, you
Okay.
can do that. Yes.
Right.
We have the youth and vitality chromosomes.
Yeah, so I could never age. It's like wow.
Of course.
So I want to focus a little bit more on blossoming souls. Tell me about blossoming souls. What it is? What's the aim of it? What's your vision? What's your mission for blossoming souls?
Well, how I perceive blossoming souls, from my point of view, is that as you change, you just blossom. And one of the things that resonate with me so much, I love plants, I love flowers, I just love nature.
Nice.
And nature do blossom, and you don't have to do anything sometimes to blossom. But with us, we as we change, we blossom. We can allow ourselves to blossom.
Yeah.
And so I came up with that name, and I developed that page as to bring awareness of Theta Healing to our countries.
Okay,
The
nice.
Twin Island, beautiful Twin Island of Trinidad and Tobago, and actually see that what we are capable of, and being an inspiration to others out there, that if I could have gotten out from certain situations, when I tell my story, and I have told parts of my story on the page, there are lots more to tell,
Yeah.
that people can be inspired, and they too can change if they have the desire. Now, so desire starts, change comes, and knowledge, after knowledge, power, not from the egotistic point of view,
Yeah.
but from power, being empowered,
Okay.
and knowing that you can live an easier life. Life doesn't have to be so harsh.
Right.
So Blossoming Souls was really specifically created for this, to inspire others in Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad, as I know it, is now developing in the baby stages.
Yeah.
We are in the baby stages of Theta Healing, where it is already recognized in many countries already, and it is so vast, and it is a lot is being done with Theta Healing.
Yeah.
But we are now bringing Theta Healing. So like, it started with me, my daughter, you all, and I hope it will grow,
Yeah.
to immense effort.
We have to take that mantle soon, Ashan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very soon.
And you will. You will, definitely will.
Yeah, all right, Asha, we gotta get ready. So because as you said, there's always so much to learn, right? And I'm just eager to learn and just learn new things that's going on.
Of course, and it's fun learning.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can have fun learning. Like, so in our theater classes, which I do have a class coming up very soon from the 13th to the 15th of March. It's the basic Theta Healing class.
Okay.
And as you all would have known in previous classes where you all were part of the class of those seminars in the basic and advanced, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Even
definitely.
though we do like 75% practical work, you get a lot of clearing done on programs and things you would have going on. A lot of issues and challenges would have been dealt with. But in the midst of it, we do have a lot of fun.
So you said that's March the 13th to the 15th.
Yes.
And is it like
2020.
whole day? Was like
Yes, from 9 to 5, 9
9
a.m.
to
to
5.
5 p.m.,
Okay.
yes, with lunch, yeah.
okay. So that's 13th, 14th, and 15th. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. if I'm not-
Sunday, yes, 3 days.
Okay, good. All right, and like, if our viewer wants to like find out more about it, could they contact you?
Yes, they can contact me at 386-4155.
All right, so we'll list the number below as well, in the description. So guys, you could look out for it as, also, if you didn't catch it, or you could just rewind and it's like, hey, that's the number.
Visit my page, Blossoming Souls.
Ah, yes.
You'll get more information there.
So that's a Facebook page, Blossoming Souls.
Yes, Blossoming
Nice.
Souls, yes. I would like to know how Theta Healing impacted on your life, Arshan.
Theta Healing has transformed my life drastically. I remember at the beginning of our first class, the basic class, which is what's coming up, so you should check out that. It's an amazing, fun class, and the energy is heavenly. So definitely come and experience that. And I remember at the end of it, Sabita had asked me to give a testimonial. And when I came in front of the camera to speak, I said 2 words and then I froze, right? Because I had all these beliefs about pain and struggle and being persecuted in past lives for speaking my truth as a healer. And that trauma has carried, it was still trapped in my DNA, right? And from working with this dear lady for so long.
And look at you now, you're in front of a camera.
Right?
People seeing you, they hearing you.
Yeah, and after I cleared all of that baggage, there's so much stuff within us that's just holding us back that we're not really consciously aware of. And these patterns can keep playing out in our lives. For a lot of people, actually spend their whole lives without even being aware of it, right? So I would highly recommend, like, if any of this that we're saying is resonating with you, and you feel that pull within you to experience this, I'll highly recommend it, and I guarantee that you won't regret it. So please,
Yeah. And
give Sabita a call.
and the thing is like, if it is you want to live your best life now, hey, this is the time to do it. Don't wait until things get really, really bad, right? Then you have a lot of things to go and work on. So
Yes.
if you want to live your best life now, this is the chance for you to do it. Take that step and keep moving forward. You know, the journey starts with us one step.
Yes.
You know, that one step sort of self-discovery, knowing yourself, knowing what you're capable of, knowing that you are a powerful being, knowing that you are a creative being, and you're a loved being, right? So you have to spread that love, spread that light to the world. Let your love and light shine. You know, so everybody that you come in contact with, you know, they feel that energy as well.
Yes, and as I'm listening to Arshad, yes, I remember the first class with him, and also I think you did the second.
The second class, yeah.
Rishi did the second class.
They made me sing and
And
things.
The reason why Arshad was able, they are both interviewing me today, so I am their guest. Arshad and Rishi remains committed to themselves. They have done the work, they have taken the action after doing the work. And so it was only, I think, for Arshad, I must commend you, Arshad,
Thank
for
you.
staying true to yourself, and you
Yeah.
also, Rishi,
Yeah.
staying true to yourself and
Persephone.
loving yourself, valuing yourself, and actually, you know, taking the steps to clear certain programs, and actually always reaching for change.
Yeah.
And knowing that you are empowered by the creator of all that is, it will happen. It is possible. Anything is possible with Theta Healing. And Theta Healing, yes, can transform your life. And if you are interested, as I say, my number is 386-4155. You can reach me also for this 10 minutes discovery call, and we can talk on whatever you may need to change, and I can give you some enlightenment with that.
Oh, that's lovely. So, before we end off, is there anything you would like to say to the person that is watching? You know, so
Yes.
like to those who are interested, you know, let them
So
know.
if you are interested and you may be, and I know a lot of you are seeking, you are searching for something that is different. This modality of Theta Healing complements other modalities. It complements Reiki, it complements SRT, it complements yoga, whatever you may be doing. Even if you're in a career and you do not want to work one-on-one with someone, it enhances your business, it enhances your career choice, it enhances whatever you're doing. So right now there are doctors in China that are Theta healers. There are doctors in Dubai that are the Theta healers. Viana herself, the conceptor of Theta Healing, she herself is teaching swamis and gurus and so on, Theta Healing. When I went to Montana to do the instructors courses, I met a lot of doctors there from Mumbai, from China.
Mhm.
Psychologists are
Yeah.
doing this, so they're able to enhance their healing also, and thereby so people can experience. We work on the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. So it enhances everything. So everything matters because we are part of everything. And as I say before, it's deep, it's effective, it's powerful, and simple. So if you are looking, you are seeking, all you have to do, go up onto my page, Blossoming Souls. And of course, what is the name of your page? Enlightenment.
It's enlightened discussions.
Enlightened discussions, and you get all the information.
Yeah, so that is very lovely. Thank you so much again for taking the time off to do this with us. I know it's been in the works for a while. I think this is our first episode actually for the year since the year starts.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have been going on in the back end, right? So don't worry yourself, guys. More episodes are to come, and you guys will be always keeping. You guys will be informed of what's taking place next. Ashad?
We have a lot of stuff being planned in the background, so don't confuse our silence for negligence.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's like these people, let's drop one episode and they're gone. It's
No,
like,
of course not.
Yeah.
thank you so much, Sabita, for
Thank
being
you.
on this program. Guys, don't forget to check out Blossoming Souls, the Facebook page. Get in contact with Miss Sabita. Trust me, you will not regret it. Hey, and if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please do so. Give it a thumbs up, share it as much as you can. Lots of love and light to you guys.
Yeah, and also leave us a comment, even if it's just, hey, thanks for this video, because everything counts.
Yeah.
And we appreciate this.
We
support.
appreciate your feedback, guys.
Yeah.
So let us know, what next you want us to cover. So that will be our next episode as well. So thank you so much again for tuning in. Hope you have a great day wherever you are, whatever time you watch this. Love you guys.
Love you too.